Fraternity is, simply speaking, loving one another, getting along. We all have our differences, we're all different, but I always say to the Lord every day, let me be on good terms and loving all the brothers.
We're brothers. That's why we call our priests brothers, because we're not a clerical order, though some of the brothers are ordained, as you know. But we're not really a clerical, we're not meant to be.
God brings us into this place of fraternity, and within the fraternity we learn how to be compassionate, how to love, and how to be truly human. And I think fraternity, more than a virtue in itself or a trait or a disposition, it's a place in which we can belong.
Well, I come from a very big family, so I've had fraternity from the day I was born. I'm one of 12 children in the family, so we knew what it was to live at close quarters with others.
The difference with our family is that for us, Jesus gets to choose who we live with. You know that behind the character of each person, there's something that the Lord has put there for you to learn.
That people from different nationalities can actually be together, live together, enjoy life together, serve together. And this, I think, has a lot of resonance with people today.
And I think that's the biggest miracle. And that's the beauty of what we have to offer. That actually all these people can come together with a common purpose, which is following of Christ. And all those different barriers that could be seen as barriers are no longer there.
I mean, we've all got where we belong in life, our vocations. You know, there's one who's really academic, there's one who's really great with his hands, or there's one who's really prayerful, there's one who's really great at organising. So we've got all this within the brotherhood. And that's why together we can do amazing things, because we've all got so many gifts, we've all got so many talents.
And also everything together. Prayer, eating, living together, spending time in common room.
It's about learning from one another.
If you're doing something with someone else, or like running with someone else, or doing something with someone else, you feel more motivated if someone else is also involved or engaged with you. That we can do things in numbers that you couldn't do singularly, and you need the support often of other people.
Caring is most important. I am really worried, concerned, thinking about my brother, and they do vice versa. So that's the most interesting part of community life.
Since last November, we look after each other. Yeah? Because when we go for a walk, Ambrose always asks me to sit down somewhere for rest. You look after me too. Yeah? You are very nice for me.
And I think that's the beauty, that's what makes it worth living. And interesting. There's never a dull day in a friary.
I think the change that I've noticed in community would be, the Capuchin community will be that the communities are much smaller than they were in the past. And now that we only have 4 houses, when I first joined we had 8 houses.
In the larger community you can hide yourself. You can be on the periphery, you don't have to participate. In a smaller community you can't do that. It helps you to be more reflective upon yourself, within yourself, but participating more.
But it's also an opportunity you actually get to know your brothers even more. There's no sort of, we're all the time together, so there's an opportunity in this as well for us.
Fraternity or a kind of brotherhood is something definitely that we can kind of offer to the world, a witness of being able to be human beings that live together and sometimes bang against each other and don't get on, but still have a sense of wanting the best for the other, wanting the other to find their true happiness. So loving each other, basically.